Normally, when you see delta either at extreme levels like over 100 or 200 or 300, and Vega is at 2 or 300 plus or minus, then you're probably going to be in a position where you need to make an adjustment. At these levels, they're not bad. I mean, these are fairly neutral positions. You're only short 35 shares of stock, and as represented by delta. You're long 53 shares of Vega, which is not too bad. And you're collecting Theta of $36 a day. So, what you really want to take a look at is if any of these overall totals on your portfolio start to get out of line dramatically. And sometimes that can happen the closer you get to expiration. That's why we like to close out positions before around 7 to 10 days before expiration. Theta, however, is I would say the most important because that's where we really make our money. Once we get closer to expiration, you'll see Theta change. If Theta should change dramatically, say it went from $35 a day down to $2, $3, or $4 a day, then that is a time that there's very little profit left in your position and you need to close them out. You can also think of this position statement as control panels like on an airplane. If any of these controls are drastically off course, then you want to make a course correction. You want to take a look at this as kind of a control panel on an airplane. And if one of these is dramatically off, then you really need to take a look at what individual position is throwing that control off and then possibly make an adjustment on it. We can also go in, as we normally do, and take a look at our individual positions. And I like to just run through each one of these. I go from single lines to the expiration plus one line so that I can see where we are in relation to our overall profit position. We're still in relatively good territory with our diamonds position. We're slightly off center. However, I think we're in a good position because we still have plenty of upside room. We don't need to make any adjustments on this position today. On our EEM position, we're still looking very good. We're actually right at the center of this. We're right at the center of where we need to be as far as profitability on the position. We're getting the actual maximum amount of profit on this position on a daily basis in this at this price level. We also have plenty of room on the upside and the downside, so we don't need to make any adjustments on this position today. Our SPY position is also doing very well. We're starting to get like the diamond position just slightly above center. If we were to, as noted, I mean, if we took a look at our monitor here, we are short deltas. So that means if prices go down, we make an additional $28 today. Well, if you take a look at our Analyze tab here, if we go down, yes, in fact, we do actually make additional money because this is where if we were at the 137 price level, we'd be making close to $71 today in profits. In relation to our expiration, we still have plenty of room to go as far as profit potential in this position, and we have plenty of upside price and downside price movement that we can take in our position, so we don't really need to do any adjustments today. Our final position is the IWM, which you may have seen in other of these daily adjustment and review videos. Was trading way down here at the 70 level and now has moved up towards the center of our little profit tent in our picture here. So we're doing very well on the IWM. Because remember I had reviewed the VIX, and you could kind of tell that we had some resistance of the VIX up around the 25 level. We got it just above 24 before it started moving down, and remember when it started moving down, the prices of stocks went up. We are now trading in between this level of 22, and I think we'll probably go down into the 17-18 level, which means stock prices will continue higher, and at that point we may go back up again. But the VIX does help us give us an idea of and it's a little bit more reliable indicator of future price movements of stocks. And remember, it moves opposite to the market, so when it goes down, stocks go up. That's how we take a look and review our trades based just on our position statement. And we're starting to get into profit now. We're getting closer to expiration. We're about 22 days away from expiration on our positions. And we're starting to realize the benefit of these types of positions because we are collecting that theta. We are starting to get into a profitable position on a daily basis with our positions, and that's exactly what we like to see. So we are on course and no corrections or adjustments are necessary today. Okay guys, trade with confidence.